As somebody who loves anime but doesn't quite understand the obsession with waifus, today we're going to be reacting to this video, the real reason why people fall in love with waifus.
No matter who you are as an anime fan, we all experience that first time when a character means a lot to you. You know they aren't real, but something about them just clicks with you. And
I can't say I've had that experience. I'm not going to lie, man. And I'm not going to lie. I think it's a little weird. I can see the appreciation in like some characters. It's like, you know what? Ideal girl right there. I get it, but like the obsession that people go with like over their anime waifus is ridiculous to me. Like, you know, the people who buy the body pillows and all that.
that's when you realize why waifus have such a big impact on the anime community. I've always found the idea of waifus fascinating. Whether you're an anime fan or not, there's no doubt you've heard the term waifu. Whether you love it or hate it, the fact that waifus are a worldwide sensation shows there's a lot more to it than just simping over a character.
Okay, I'm kind of thinking that it is a little bit simping over a character, so I'm looking to be potentially maybe proven wrong in this video over here. But the thing is, like, it makes sense to me why people like waifus and why people get obsessed over these anime girls in comparison to, you know, modern Hollywood stuff, I guess you could say. It's because they're built for the male gaze. It really is that simple.
Or picking your favorite girl or guy from a show. So today, I wanted to dive into the real reason why people fall in love with waifus in the anime community, and it's a lot deeper than you might think. In the past decade, anime has exploded in popularity, and it's honestly crazy.
We got Reze over there. See, we broke this down in a couple Chainsaw Man videos of why like any dude would obviously fall for Reze, right? I'm sure that there is a ton more characters out there, but the thing is, I'm more of like, I want to watch a Attack on Titan, a Demon Slayer type thing. I want to watch something with a little bit more action. I don't really watch too many things that would even have waifus, to be honest with you.
People used to get bullied for just watching Dragon Ball. Now everyone and their mother watches Demon Slayer.
It drives me crazy, dude. I hate that about society so much. I grew up in a time where if you liked superheroes, where you were like a big giant weirdo, you know, and now everybody likes superheroes, and then the Marvel movies came out, right?
And with that, it's only natural waifus will be a part of that conversation. We have the classic tsundere, kudere, dandere, dere, and of course, the yandere.
I don't know what any of those means, but I've heard the word yandere before. I'm not sure what any of those mean.
All of them being very popular and common archetypes, providing a way for audiences to latch onto the personalities they personally find most appealing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, I'm looking at this character right now, and this is where I think anime is incredibly weird, because this appears to be a child, you know? If somebody likes this, then I believe there needs to be a little bit of a hard drive check on their end.
What makes waifus likable is that they give you a sense of connection, one that you might not have with people in real life, especially if you lack a social life. These characters
Yeah, but still, I would argue that it's not okay to build yourself a parasocial relationship with a fictional character.
Designed for you to like them. And I mean every aspect of it. The hair, the eyes, the facial expressions, everything.
Yeah.
But anime isn't reality. People in real life aren't perfect. We all have our own flaws. But with anime characters, it gives us a sense of comfort. And for some people, that connection and comfort are all they have, as sad as it may sound. Now, if I'm going to talk about waifus, I can't ignore the fact that some people take loving fictional characters a bit to the extreme.
To be honest with you, if you love a fictional character, I think that is the extreme. You shouldn't be loving fictional characters. You could love them for like the characters that they are and love the story that's being told. But if you're obsessed with a character, that's not okay.
Which is why some people may be weirded out.
There we go. Like, okay, that's a little bit like more acceptable, obviously, because this is built like an adult. You know what I mean?
The topic of waifus because of it. And I mean, I get it.
Oh, I recognize this dude. I recognize this show. I don't remember who it is, though. I recognize this one.
Obsessing over a character or even getting a whole body pillow is indeed not normal.
Yep.
Especially if that character is underaged. But to me,
people talk about it like it's a big joke. Like, no, I'm serious. We need to check their hard drives.
It kind of shows how they are as a person. You might have heard of the phrase, which is better, 2D or 3D? 2D meaning anime characters and 3D meaning real people. Now, the obvious answer would be 3D since they are real people. But there are actually people that prefer anime girls over real women. And
you know what? I don't want to say that I understand that, but I do understand that because these anime girls, they're built perfect, you know? Like, oh, this is going to sound so bad coming out of my mouth. Misa from Death Note is like ideal girlfriend pretty well. Like, I mean, you could do away with all the model stuff and the annoyance things, but you get what I mean, you know?
I find that so fascinating.
And I do as well.
There's a whole subreddit called r/wife.
Waifuism? Are you in love with a fictional character? So are we. Come join us and tell us about your waifu. What? 12K weekly visitors?
Waifuism, with a community of people being romantically in love with fictional characters.
Hang on. Amber's my fiance now. Did I scare you? Well, that was an unexpected way to end our anniversary. It happened last night in my dreams. She's the one who proposed. The ring she got for both of us has an amber gemstone, of course. If only I could get myself one IRL. 3 years in and we're finally engaged. I mean, I couldn't say no. I'm sorry. These ones are beyond help. These ones are beyond help here. Oh my God. What? Dude. Just wait until the AI, I mean, I'm sure there's already there, but just wait until you can get like an Annie from Grok on your screen. You can make it like any single character that you want, like this girl here, Amber.
And there's many cases online of people actually marrying their waifus and husbandos.
What?
Now, no matter what your opinions and beliefs are, it's clear that a good portion of people are attached to fictional characters, and I can see it becoming more prevalent in the years to come.
It's one thing to be attached to like a show. I'm attached to a lot of media that I watch in the sense that I love a good story. And then you become attached to the characters, but I'm not like actually attached to them. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know how to, that sounds so stupid, like, because I don't know how to describe the difference, like, but there is a major difference.
Especially with people being more and more isolated and online. Some people may have had bad experiences with people, but anime can give that person a sense of escape and attachment to characters that aren't real. I personally can understand it. With the rates of single adults significantly increasing, especially with men, it's no surprise that some people would rather just turn to fictional characters.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I don't understand about people is like you're watching like a romantic anime show right here, and you're kind of like cucking yourself by being like, oh my God, this girl's so good. Oh my God, I just love her so much. You know, it's weird.
Because there's no need to try or worry about messing up, because they'll always love you. Take the character Kitagawa Marin for example. She's a cheerful, outgoing girl and is passionate about cosplaying. She's a big anime fan and likes not safe for work games. With all those traits, it makes her a very likable character. Not to mention the fact that she's very open to Gojo's interest with making dolls, and likes...
See, that's what I'm talking about, eh? That's why a lot of people prefer these, because if you're a dude who likes to make dolls and you start showing that off, you think you're gonna get a girl? Yeah, okay. One out of the like 500, right?
To learn more about it. So it isn't surprising fans of My Dress Up Darling like Kitagawa as a character a lot, because it's rare to meet someone like her in real life, especially someone that absolutely doesn't judge your hobbies. She's kind, social, confident, doesn't judge your interests, and is into niche things.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of these I dive into, and this, you have like these, it's kind of like a little bit similar to my issue with Pixar lately. And don't get me wrong, Pixar makes some phenomenal movies, but there's been way too many movies where you take like this outcast of society and then all of a sudden they become like the coolest person like ever, right? Anime shows are kind of like that as well, where you have these characters who are just cringe, they're weird. There are so many things that they do would obviously not attract a mate, and then all of a sudden you have all of these girls going like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I love that. You know, like obviously people are going to get a little bit driven towards those characters, right?
She's also just very pretty, there's no denying that. Kitagawa is someone who embodies acceptance. Who wouldn't want someone like her in your life? But the thing is, due to those almost unrealistic traits is what proves something about waifus. And this may be a hard pill to swallow for some. It's that anime girls aren't real, and they never will be.
Shocker. Shocker right there, eh?
Even with all the comfort and connection they may bring to you, because they are designed to be perfect. Anime girls have a perfect balance of traits people want in a partner. They're designed to be caring, loyal, patient, and emotionally available. They're designed without the unpredictability that comes with actual humans.
Oh my God, yeah. The trouble that you can get just from dating anybody in general is ridiculous, and these ones would offer very little besides like the annoyance of like, ooh, spaghetti, meat, food.
Every literal thing about them is intentional. These authors know what they're doing. So because of that, that's why waifus and husbandos can never be real.
Yeah, like this scene right here. You see a lot of this type of stuff from like the anime community, right? This is this type of shows that aren't up my alley. Like, as if you're gonna find a girl that like really enjoys doing this. Like, it's common for a girl to lay on your lap, but that's just not common to find.
Because real humans aren't perfect. I always look back on quarantine as an important moment in my life. It was the point in my life where I really started getting into anime and the culture, which was when I discovered what waifus were. And once I did, I went down a whole rabbit hole. During that time, I realized I had a big fascination with anime girls. The way the characters were drawn and the art style I found so cute and adorable, which really made me attached to anime characters.
Yeah, but like still, there's too many of them that look like kids for people to just start saying that, you know?
But the one that made me attached the most was Suyu Asui from My Hero Academia. I can't really remember why her out of all people. I was a 12-year-old kid at the time, but I remember her being
okay, that makes more sense. Okay, that's okay. Because I remember when I was a kid, I never watched really any anime besides like the kid shows, which I only recently discovered that those are count as anime shows. Like I watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! My brother was really into Pokemon. I watched Dinosaur King growing up. And I remember as a kid, I liked Alexis from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
cool character, and I was obsessed with My Hero Academia at the time.
But then, even in saying that, I'm thinking like, oh my god, I thought she was pretty when she was on screen. Like you would like another actress. I wasn't like, oh, Alexis means so much to me. I am now bonded and attached to this character until the end of time.
I didn't really have any friends at that time, but it didn't matter to me because watching anime and getting attached with the characters was a way for me to forget the real world. When I got to high school...
Oh, you know what's reminding me too? I'm starting to think about the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon shows. I can't remember for the life of me because, again, my brother was into Pokemon and it was just on, so I was kind of there. I remember people talking about the girl from one of the Pokemon shows. She was dressed in red. And then if I'm not mistaken, she had like pigtailish hair that was kind of out this way. Oh, I wish I could remember her name. I just had a little bit of a memory unlock there. I remember a lot of people talking about her back in the day.
My friends made fun of me sometimes for liking fictional characters. It made me realize they didn't like anime as much as I did. I guess that makes sense since my whole channel is about anime.
But the thing is, are you going out talking about like, hey, I like this blue-haired girl from the show that I'm watching here. I don't know her name. I think this is My Hero Academia still. Like, you're gonna get made fun of, dude.
But even still, I was different from them. Their attachment to anime and its characters as a whole were different from mine.
But then again, if he's talking about attachments, like, if you're somebody who is wildly obsessed with celebrities and actors the same way that somebody would be obsessed with a waifu, I don't think you have any room to judge, unless you're judging someone who likes a character that looks like a child. That's fine to judge, obviously. But, like, you have so many people that have, like, parasocial relationships with actual celebrities in movies. It's like the same deal. It's weird either way.
And I think that's why some people don't understand the real reason as to why people care about waifus so much. It's not really about wanting them to be real. It's about the emotions they bring out of us. That comfort that you may not get from people in the real world. That is the real appeal of waifus. You may think people are just simps or picking their favorite characters, but for a lot of people out there, it's a lot more than that.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. 100%. Yeah, there's reasons why people get attached. I'm just saying that this might be something you need to get over.
Thank you for watching.
I thought it was a good video. I thought it was a well said video. I thought we were going to dive into like what each specific waifu was. Maybe we need to learn about that because the only one I've heard is Yandere, and I could be wrong about that. Sorry about the mispronunciation there, but I thought it was a... Sorry, I just saw the related video over here. Why Kita Iyuko is the best girl in Bochi the Rock. Would you let a high school girl stay at your place? Oh, no. What? What? That better be part of a show. But anyways, I thought it was a well-said video. I thought it was a good video. If you guys want to talk about more anime shows, why don't you check out this tier list video about Attack on Titan characters? I'd love to have you over there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, everybody.